My name is Edwin Arayave. I'm the CEO of Skyline Security. I wanted to share some of my experiences with a formula that has changed my life in hopes that it will change your life as well. In order for the formula to work, you have to have 4 characteristics or attributes, whatever you want to call it. Number 1, you have to have faith. If you don't believe in yourself, it's just never going to happen. Number 2, you have to have work ethic. There are no shortcuts in life. You have to work your butt off. If something is too easy, it's probably not real. So remember, work your butt off. Number 3, you have to have self-discipline, especially in sales. We have so much freedom in sales and flexibility in sales that if you don't have self-discipline, you're just not going to do very well. Especially once you start making money, you're going to have a lot of options come your way. And again, if you don't have self-discipline, you're going to find yourself in some bad habits. And last but not least, perseverance. You have to develop perseverance. You don't learn how to persevere, you develop it. And you develop it by falling on your butt and having to get right back up and continue to push through. And you continue to push through until you persevere. So again, you need these 4 attributes to make sure that this formula that I'm about to teach you guys works. Let's get into how this formula works. Now, most of you already know how this formula works. The problem is you're probably using it the wrong way, which is the way society teaches you to do it, which is they teach you to first have. An example of that is when you're buying a house, they teach you, okay, save a bunch of money, so save $20,000. Once you save $20,000, then they tell you to go take action. That's going to an open house and start shopping for a home. And then you eventually become a homeowner. So again, have, take action, and become. Another example of how most people have the formula backwards has to do with college. Now, society tells you to go get a college education, so that's your have. Now, once you get that college education, you take action. That means now you go look for a job. And then once you go look for a job, society tells you that you automatically become successful. Now, the problem with that is, as a lot of college students have found out lately, getting that college degree doesn't always mean you're going to be successful. Some of them can't find jobs. Some of them are being underpaid. Now, if you actually use the formula the way it's supposed to be used, and you have a college degree, you're unstoppable. Even if you didn't go to college, but you still use this formula, like myself, you will become very successful. Now, the way that works is that it's the opposite of what society teaches you. First, you have to become. An example of that is if you're trying to buy a home, the first step is declaring that you are a homeowner and that you can afford that home. You're worth the type of money that it takes to own that home. So even though you don't have the money, that doesn't matter. The point is that you feel it here. And because you feel it here and you know that's who you are and that's what you want to do, you will take action. So again, you take action. What that means is you don't wait till you have the money. Even though you don't have the money, you start going to open houses. And what happens is, once you take that first step, it activates faith. And things will start working out for you once you take that first step. The problem is most people don't take that first step because they're so afraid of getting rejected or they're so afraid of somebody laughing at them. But I promise you, if you take that first step, things will start happening for you. And so again, you would go to an open house even though you don't have the money. Once you go to the open house, you'll start realizing, and even if you don't go to an open house, maybe you go on Zillow and you just start you start looking for homes that are worth 300, 500, 600 grand. And before you know it, you start getting excited because you realize that it's not that impossible once you start taking action. And then the universe, God, will start putting the right people in front of you to make those things happen for you. And then the third thing that you need with this formula is the have. The have is just simply the date on when you're going to do it by. You have to have a date on when you're going to achieve this goal, because if you don't have a date, it'll just become a a dream. Now, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to share with you guys my experiences using this formula and how using this formula has made all my dreams come true. I'm going to share with you guys in detail how when you start taking action, the stars will start to align and the things that you thought were impossible will start to become a reality. Guys, I'm excited to share my knowledge and I hope that you put it to use. See you guys next week.